able to get out across the 35 to the 36. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Stop.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. This defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You look at this Bears defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the boots right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cole Kmet, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bears put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Throwing here, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And down he'll go at the 25. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up the fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, Williams. This is caught at the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 37.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden from 17 yards out. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short one caught by Tonjes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. McCaffrey running up the middle. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. This running game so important for them, and they know that, and helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action here. Purdy That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's taken down inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Shotgun now with Purdy. To the right side and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as it used to be, huh?
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now it's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Box.
McCaffrey fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Get set.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall laying himself out in the end zone. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Bears 21, 49ers 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right there.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half. And this one incomplete. Oh, a dangerous throw. Nearly picked off in the end zone, but instead second down. Throwing is Williams. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Rome Odunze from 19 yards away as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that
everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears are able to add on to their first-half lead. Santos with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Purdy looking to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Purdy now to throw. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. 1 second, all that remains. Now Williams. A final shot before break. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Up the right sideline. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Henderson now on first and 10. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On the toss, Henderson. And some room to work. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
First down. First and goal, Chicago.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cole Kmet, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Second and 2.
Get set. Get set. I got him. Watch out. Start.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A handoff. McCaffrey running right. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Watch out.
McCaffrey on the counter. And it's a fumble. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Still going. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
49ers 46-yard line.
Ready, sit up.
Again, it's Henderson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Henderson, the ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
To the air, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Swift going to try up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now they'll audible to something else. To the 7. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's got to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He will run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
What is up?
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Oh, nice move. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Get set. Get set.
Here's Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. That's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
103 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Connects with Kittle underneath. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the 49ers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
It's the score, Bears 45, 49ers 21.
after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
60 back.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
2nd and 10.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
Now he's loose at the 40.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey. 63 yards on the ground.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. Back to throw. Purdy completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
To George Kittle. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here.
So they will decline that penalty, and that's going to force a 4th and goal.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to cash.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up
So try it again. Start me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.